I am still having issues. Well, we're going to try to make the best of it. See what we can do about it. I don't know if I'm having a gateway issue or what. But thank you guys for joining. Sorry it's late. Sorry I've had to redo it twice. Literally rolled in the door at 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's my end that's messed up. I don't know why. My phone's getting really good signal, but my computer is not. It doesn't make any sense because there's no reason why there is. How bad is it? Oh, it shouldn't be bad now. Oh yeah, it should be good now. All right, hopefully there's no more issues with the signal. Alrighty. So let's get into having a decent live stream. So me and Chris just got done moving the black Nova. I think he's currently trying to get a hotel room somewhere. So he will be up here with Cat. Cat, I know you said you can't join us tonight, which is fine. Glad to have you in the chat. Making sure you're keeping your score up. Oh, what the hell? I don't know why it's bouncing all over like that. Let's see, performance, Wi-Fi. It's got decent signal strength. I don't understand why it's being all screwy. I'll keep you down here in the corner so I can see you. Right? Got to keep that lead. Oh, so wait for Chris to come back. He picked me up a little something something. I haven't tried it yet, so it's bourbon cream. So gonna pop this open and try this. Other than that, is that Chris coming back? I see light. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. It was going up and down. I don't know what's going on with the I shouldn't have internet issues, especially not for what we pay for it. But anyway, just got back from I just drove an hour and a half back from unloading the Nova. Chris got something to eat and is trying to find somewhere to sleep tonight. Any luck, Chris? Maybe he probably can't hear us. But yeah, that was an adventure. I should have enough to put up a video. I'll work on that this week after work and get a video up to you guys. I don't like where this camera's pointing. That's much better. Jeez, Chris. Who all's in here? Oh, it's cat. Is it just your cat? I think it might be.
Let's say that is a very interesting development.
What now?
I found a room finally.
Yeah.
Do all the check-in thing, go down to get in the room and do all that happy stuff.
Right.
And then I walk in the room and I hear what sounds like the shower running.
Is there somebody else in the room already?
No. It was even more interesting than that. So I turn the bathroom light on, thinking, well, somebody left the shower cap on. No, they got a problem. There is water pouring out of the ceiling light and fan.
Well, that's never good.
No, I was like, so I told the guy, you might want to come look at this. I think you got an issue. Oh, I saw it. I'll give you another room. Well, I should think so.
Yeah, you can't really rent that room.
You got an issue. It's bricked.
I don't think that's supposed to be a sprinkler.
No, and I mean there's enough water there. I mean it'd take a little bit, but you could take a shower in it, and the whole floor is flooded, so it's been leaking a while. I was like, how's no one know this?
Because nobody's been in that room. That's why.
Something. I was like,
sorry if I'm pigging out, guys, but I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. Cat says, I don't want to be electrocuted. Cat says Joe was going to be on tonight, but he had a buyer for the Mazda. If he was smart, he would have kept the fucking Mazda. Currently, oh, I guess we lost Chris. Hopefully he'll be back. But if he was smart, he would have been. He would have kept the Mazda with the gas prices just going freaking through the roof. It make more sense to drive the Mazda than it would be his old cars. Even though I know he likes to drive them, but just like me, I mean, I like to drive my truck too. But gas prices, it's called being economical. But yeah, hey, it's also no wonder why he didn't sell the Mazda. Again, gas prices, you're going to make that car very much more desirable to somebody else than they were a couple weeks ago. But anywho, I don't know whether he wanted to not be electrocuted or didn't want a swimming pool in his bathroom. See, I think it would have been a smart idea to keep the fucking Mazda around for now. At least to me. I mean, to me, that would make sense. Fuel-efficient vehicle, newer, most likely less issues. To me, that makes sense that you would keep the Mazda around and sell it at a later date. I don't know how you do this, Kat. Let me move the chat so that way I can actually see the chat without having to not look like I'm looking at the camera. There we go. Now the chat's in front of me, camera's in front of me. I can look like I'm actually looking at you guys. I do too, but the insurance being $3,000 a year on one car for him. Yeah, but I don't know if it's the same up there as it is for us. The more cars you have, normally the better the insurance, because I get multi-car discount. The more cars I put on my freaking insurance, the less it is, actually. I don't know how that figures out, but it works. The more cars you have in one policy, the better the discount. And fucking drop the Matador and put the freaking Mazda on it for now. I don't know. And $3,000 a year isn't bad. At least, I don't think so. Not for a kid that literally just got his license. I mean, I could be wrong, but like I said, I don't know how you do this, Kat. How do you How do you sit up here and have a conversation with chat when chat is so far behind? I even have it on fast settings, and the chat is still tends to be behind quite a bit. So it makes it hard to have a conversation. Oh, good job, Kat. You definitely have no problems with getting that NOVAtazz cash. You're not supposed to eat on camera, right? But I don't care. I'm hungry. Ignore my mess behind me, but I do have my monster. Which one of these is open? That one's open. So anywho's and what's it's. Trying to figure out where to put all my junk. We had fun. Ran into some issues pulling the Nova today. He did bring his new electric winch. And my hair is this side sticking out like a crazy madman. But he did bring his new electric winch. We were gonna try to do it with the come along. Started pulling the car and realized that with the wheels turned on the Nova without a steering wheel in it, using the come along, I couldn't get the wheels turned straight because it couldn't keep the car moving. But so we ended up putting the electric wrench together, but found out that the leads that go to the battery, they weren't the right ones that we could use to hook it up to the battery. And so we ended up having to run to the parts store. We also looked for a dead blow sledgehammer, which I thought was a staple for speaking of,
How's it going?
no, it's going okay. I mean, we've been having freaking issues all day, including the beginning of the live stream. Are you driving? Are you driving?
I am driving.
We wonder why Kat says your car insurance is quite high.
We wonder. Well, we'll never know.
We'll pay attention to the road.
That's what I'm doing. I didn't even hear what you said. Were you talking to me?
No, not really, but yes.
Yeah, I saw the chat. I caught that, and I dropped in there, but I don't know if you said the chat is way behind, so I didn't know if you saw it.
Where, what? Well, I just clicked on your thingy, so I don't know. Where are we looking at?
But no,
I see all Cat. It's all Cat.
Yeah, I chatted. I don't know if that's strange. Anyway, yeah, I will not insure the Mazda. Let me ask you this: when
hold on, I need to check something because I don't know if anybody can freaking talk other than somebody with a wrench.
Oh, maybe.
Because you said I had a problem with Chris's son not being able to talk in the chat last week.
Right? Yeah, I remember that.
And you're saying you can't talk in the chat.
Well, I guess you didn't see it, but yeah. Well, I mean, regardless, I don't know if it went through or not.
Let me see if there's something that I can do, or something that I have clicked that is causing that issue. Because nobody's gonna want to freaking sit here and come join a live stream if they can't chat.
Nor would you want to be live because then you have no input.
Especially when I have nobody else up here, but me. I kind of really depended on the chat at that point then.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I got rid of all of the blocked words. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it says yours didn't go through. And it depends, like, if it's one of the words that's on my blocked list, then I don't even know. Obviously, moderators can freaking say whatever they want. Hey, look! Brad's going through. As soon as I got rid of that.
Yeah, interesting.
So I might have to go back through and be very selective about what words I have on the block list. Because it's not like YouTube just catching it and throwing it to the moderators to decide what.
Just throw the Oxford Dictionary in there and.
Well, that's kind of what I did, and obviously it made it so nobody could chat, and that's not fun either because then nobody can hang out.
Exactly. That's crooked it is, isn't it? Yeah,
so it had to have been that.
I guess. But
see, look, Chris's kid has been here the whole fucking time and hasn't been able to say anything.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not cool, YouTube. Not cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten into that YouTube thing.
Yeah.
It's just so complicated.
Also, I'm going to yell at you for making a really bad decision.
How so?
Because you shot yourself in the foot. Well, not what is that saying when you
Yeah, that's the right thing.
Cut off your foot to
put my own foot in my mouth? What are you talking about?
No. That one where you do something that benefits you now but hurts you in the long run.
Lack of foresight?
No, there's a saying.
Hindsight is 20/20?
No, stop. You're fucking with my ADHD. Because now you freaking have like 6 trains leaving the fucking station at once in different directions.
You're welcome.
Ah, fuck you.
Join the club.
But anyway, I'm going to yell at you for selling the Mazda while gas prices are going through the freaking roof.
So, okay, I got a comment on my YouTube video the other day. I was talking about the same philosophy I've applied to my Cadillac with the Matador. It's more valuable to me to keep it than to sell it. And then some guy said, yeah, you could sell the Cadillac for $15,500 and buy a good used Camry, or you could have a personality. And that really resonates with me.
Yes, but I did not say sell the Cadillac.
No, I'm saying, like, same thing with the Matador.
And even the Matador, I did not say sell anyone. I'm just saying hanging on to the Mazda for another couple of months while gas prices are going to be climbing through the freaking roof would not be a bad idea. But it's a little late now.
You guys pay, what, $5 a gallon?
It's getting there. It's
we pay almost $6.50 a gallon.
Yeah, but you're that's not US dollars.
No, but that would be about the same. Like at that point.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. So yeah, still spending that much money in gas. You know, I mean, for my little tiny freaking Kia, it's over $40 to fill it now.
Yeah,
and that gets 20, at worst, like 26 miles to the gallon, and at best, like 32.
It's crazy to me. I just put $75 in my Matador while it had a quarter tank.
Yes, that's my point. That was my point of why I said it would not have been a bad idea to hang on to the Mazda for a little while.
You know, how many conversations... I put a QR code in the Matador's window. Like, if you want to see this on YouTube, scan the QR code. I mean, it starts so many conversations. And, like, I've met people just by driving it.
Hey,
like,
I own 2 rusted out Novas, a Trans Am that doesn't freaking run right now, a truck with a blown transmission. I'm not telling you to get rid of anything.
I know. Just even if I'm not driving it.
I'm just saying that currently, owning and daily driving the Mazda would not be a bad decision. Selling it is not necessarily a bad decision either, but you probably should have raised the price on it quite a bit, considering the fact that that car now increased in value because of its fuel efficiency.
Right. Here's the thing. It's got an airbag light, which scares the clientele that buy that car. And it's also got a very deep light.
Do you still have it? Did it sell?
No, I still have it.
I wouldn't get rid of it. I would use it for now. I'm not saying don't sell it in the future. I'm just saying for
teenager car. It's such a teenager car.
So you're a teenager.
I don't like that car.
You do not make a crazy amount of money.
Tell me this, Sean. When you were my age, would you go out and say, okay, this is what's happening to gas prices. This is a very valuable car. I'm going to go pick the best one here and drive that
Hold
because
on.
of fuel efficiency. Or would you go and you'd buy a Nova? I mean, yeah, gas was
All right. Hey,
not
hey, hey,
expensive back then.
hey.
I'm just saying.
You keep them entertained for a minute. I got to answer this phone call.
Sure, you betcha. All right. Sing some. No, I don't know. I'm not. I can't. I can't. I don't know. I have the other issue is I don't have. I don't think I've got the money to keep the Mazda. I mean, I don't know. And by the way, I don't have access to chat. But no, I don't know. I can't sell the Mazda, or I have to sell the Mazda because I don't have the money to keep it, and I don't know. I'd much rather have the over 3 grand that I'd get for that car than to keep it and have way less money and be driving a car I don't care about. I just no. I don't. That's not my thing. And the exhaust is raspy. People are gonna think that I'm the. I don't really care what people think, but I also want to give that image. Unless I got a bumper sticker saying my other car is a '77 Matador, yeah, I guess. But then I still have to buy another flip car. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. This is what happens in my brain all day. This voice. Uh, hang on. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, no. The other thing is the oh, what was it? I don't want to dick around my insurance company because I have a very funny feeling that they would say, "Yeah, you're costing us too much. I'm gonna drop you as a client because you're switching from this car." And I haven't even made it to my second payment yet. That's the thing. I haven't made it to my second payment nights, so it's like yeah, I could switch it to the Mazda, but I don't want to be dicking them around. They'll drop me in a heartbeat. But yeah. Anyway, do you want to weigh in on that, Sean?
I heard some of it, but I was also talking to Jazz. She just got out of work.
Right. Right. Well, my whole point is I don't want to dick around my insurance company because I don't want to be switching more than a few times a year because then they'll drop me instantly. Like if I'm
Insurance
costing them
companies
too
really.
much administratively and this kid is always calling and switching cars, they're gonna drop
What
me.
why don't you just get a mainline big insurance?
I do. I've got a gigantic insurance company. TD, Toronto Dominion, TD Bank.
Okay.
It's gigantic. But they'd still drop me.
Don't they have online shit where you don't need to bug somebody to do shit?
Yep.
They don't
But
care. They don't care. As long as you're paying your fucking bill at the end of the freaking month and you're not costing them money by getting into accidents, they don't care.
I hope that's true. Because their
They
job is
don't.
to insure me.
Yeah, they don't care. As long as you're paying your money and you're not costing them money by freaking having to do insurance claims, they don't care.
So I could switch as many times as I want back and forth between
I
different
mean, I
vehicles.
wouldn't get ridiculous and switch it every other fucking day, but if to drop the Matador for now, or at least say that it's parked because it's
That's
wintertime.
what I would do.
If it's wintertime, if you're saying that the car is parked, that
I'd have
that
to
makes
call to do that.
sense. They'll drop the insurance rate on that car to a minimum, especially if you only have liability on it.
Yeah, I'd have third party liability and fire and theft, and that would be it. That would be like $100 a year, $200 a year.
Yeah. And then like I said, I would drive the Mazda for now. It's the adult. It's not. See, that's not a teenager decision. And you
It's an
start
adult
calling it
decision.
you're calling it a teenager car. No, that's called adult responsibility decision. You don't make a shit ton of money, you're not going to be able to afford to feed that hungry monster when its food decides to double and triple
That's a
in
good
price.
point. Although
That's like
I
one of those
feel
things. You can have steak every night for dinner, but when the price of steak doubles and your income doesn't, you might have to switch to ramen noodles. Or you can continue to eat the steak and have no money. But that's my own personal opinion.
But there's one more angle of looking at this, and that's that I have no money currently. I'm driving my dad's truck right now, and it's got 3/8 of a tank in it, so that's good at least. That can get me here and back. But just I don't have all my money. The Mazda is my asset right now because I've got maybe $2,600 in equity in the Matador because that was what I had in the LTD.
Job.
And the Cadillac is not. I've got nothing into that car, and I'm not selling it. That's
Job.
just not nothing. So,
Job.
but the Mazda's my asset. That's where all my money is.
Job.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting that. Yeah, okay, but how am I going to do this YouTube thing? Have a full-time job or even part-time and do school?
Hey, guess what? If YouTube is not making you money, it's not at the forefront of what you should be doing.
Right, but while I'm young and I've got less responsibilities, I can take advantage of it sooner than later.
No, it's called responsibilities. Paycheck first.
Yes, I get it.
You do the job thing.
I've got an income at the moment. It's just not enough to recoup, and not enough to even pay my insurance every month.
I'm 38 years old. Yes, I do YouTube.
Never kissed a girl?
No, never. I have 3 kids.
That's a oh, you wouldn't know. That's
Hey.
a hit song. Never mind.
You were just poking fun. They're the ones that took you serious.
But anyway, so 38 years old. I do YouTube. It does make me some money. But even then, if it came between needing to put food on my table and a paycheck, I'd stop doing YouTube and take a break.
You're right. You know what, though? You were just bragging about all your kids you've got. That makes sense. You've got all those responsibilities. I'd say kids are
You still have a responsibility for yourself.
I don't? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. God, you should see the way I drive, man. I'm just kidding. I'm the best driver, but I'm actually invincible. Little known fact.
Yes. Every teenager thinks so.
Oh no, I'm not every teenager. I'm invincible.
You put on Chris's camouflage jacket, you'd be invisible. And if you believe that you're invincible and Chris is invisible, I got some oceanfront property I could sell you. It's in Arizona. It's a great spot.
It's Arizona. That's fantastic. Wow. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's funny.
Did you make a mess already, Chris?
Do what?
Did you make a mess?
No, the beverage made a mess. I just happened to be sitting here watching a volcano.
I haven't opened it yet. I don't have a mixer for it, so I gotta drink it straight.
I think I'm gonna have to, because what I decided to try didn't work out worth it.
Oh, did it just fizz over? Is that what it did?
Literally.
I don't know what would you mix with this?
I have no clue. I've never seen it.
I should look it up.
I gotta go in the store I'm at, so I'll join back.
Okay. Go have fun.
Lousy place has no ice, so
we'll just roast the shit out of you while you're gone. I mean, he's gone now. We can roast him. No, we don't roast our friends. Yes, we do. What friends are for, isn't it?
I can definitely tell you don't want to mix it with Pepsi because it turns into an immediate root beer float.
That's why you're supposed to put the Pepsi in first.
I did.
No, I saw you put the bourbon in and then you put in the Pepsi.
A little bit, and then I did the Pepsi.
Chris, not Chris.
I was
Brad.
finish it, but...
Chris bought bourbon cream for both me and him. That's a fancy chin, Chris. Yeah, your phone's we got more of your tits and chin than we do your face.
Hey, we're still adjusting here. What can I say? And the light don't work. There's no light switch in the lamp.
Okay, let's see. Let's not have.
Turn the electric heater on.
Turn the electric heater on.
And there's no fan. All it does is get very hot and smell very electric. So it's a interesting evening.
Okay, let's see. Hot cocoa brownies? Christmas cookie shots. Bourbon cream, butterscotch liqueur, triple sec liqueur, and coffee liqueur. Tiramisu, cinnamon latte. Do you drink it straight at all? Morning call coffee. You make me drunk before I even go to work. Jamaican rum, sugar syrup, and bourbon cream. There's no coffee in that. Bourbon cream topping. It doesn't say. I don't. Do you drink it? Oh wait, here we go. Can you drink bourbon cream straight? Bourbon can also be enjoyed neat or as a boozy addition to desserts. That doesn't.
Come on, shut up, stupid thing.
No, it has it adding it to shit. Well, bourbon cream and black coffee. Called the Morning Cure. You can make a root beer float. Bourbon cream and root beer. I don't have any root beer here. I went to the Walmart the other day to freaking get Barks root beer. They didn't have any. A gazillion freaking cases of like Pepsi and Coke and some other stuff, but there was no like in the Coke section. There was only like 3 different things. Like you had your Diet Cokes and Coke Zeros and your regular Cokes, and they had like I think like Sprite and something else. They had no root beer. Pepsi had the A&W. I think it's A&W or Mug. I don't like that root beer as much. You could if you're brave enough. What? Drink it as a straight? Oh, you fixed your car. Fixed? Fixed is in quotations. That doesn't sound good. It smells good. Does it taste good, Chris?
It's not bad.
Is it
I'm
this
surprised.
glass that I brought out? Or is this the glass that I brought out? That's the glass from... That is not the glass I brought out. This one is. Do you hear it gurgling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that your air in the system of that thing, that is what is driving me nuts. I don't know, like there should I don't understand why there's still air in the system in that car. I mean, inline Jeep V6, yes, they're notorious for getting air stuck in the head in the back corner. Same with the Dodge Rams. But I like a 302 Ford. Is that the common issue with them is to get air in the system? Chris.
For which part? In the
Cat's 302. It every time she does it, it ends up with air in the system. In the coolant system. I mean, is that normal for them? Or I mean like I don't think that I mean
depending on the application it can. I know the 302 was weird with that, depending how it was set up.
I just think
I
that
had an
everything that
OTD
she's
that would do
done,
that.
it
You had to
shouldn't
have
keep
a
getting air in the
burp
system.
valve.
Yeah, he said, yeah, it is. They don't have a bleeder valve to help with bleeding it. You can put a bleeder valve in the heater core line. That's what my Ram
top
has.
heater line, yeah.
Yeah, my Ram has that. You just snip the
She's a
line
god.
and just put it in line with it.
Wouldn't that be a goddess? I'm trying to catch up on what I missed here.
She's a god because what the hell was it? I don't know if it was being able to run the chat without having anybody else up on screen, like run her lives by herself. But yeah, no, like I I don't join a lot of her chats because they're just at like bad times for me to join. But I joined one last night. Were you in that? Yeah, you were in that one. You were just talking to me on my phone. No, 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 not a cat, not a factory bleeder valve. You can pick them up at the parts store. You just kind of snip your heater hose line, and you could just kind of bloop it all in there at the highest point
And
in your heater hose.
double as a fill valve too if it's set up right.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
I mean, let the vent air out,
Brad,
let the air out. But
this shit is good straight. That's really good straight. Try pouring some of your
better
cup
cold.
Well, I don't have any ice, so.
Neither do I. Their ice machine's broke.
You picked a winner.
No, I'm telling. Well,
you picked a bet.
Like
that's what you picked. At that point, you picked a bet.
Yeah, it's the last resort place in town.
Have you tested the bed, or are you going to end up sleeping on the floor?
Well, I got 2 beds to choose from, so I mean, one of them I ought to be able to configure something.
I don't know. To me, it's a habit. As soon as I walk in the fucking room, to pull the edges of the fucking sheets and check the edges of the mattress, because I ran into that problem once with a motel, and I was back out that fucking door faster than a freaking, bed bugs and me do not get along. Never again. I had them twice personally, and it was an absolute nightmare. And it wasn't my fault. It was just once was an ex. They got sent with my kid during a visitation. And the other one was, I think I picked up a piece of used furniture.
That's ridiculous.
And I think it's what got me. What? Is that your soda?
3/4 of a glass of foam. It foams that much.
Damn.
I mean, there's that much liquid in the cup.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys have an issue with bugs up in Canada? I know, like down by Reading and stuff like that, we had them bad out by Philly and Reading. But they I'm sorry, if you ever have to deal with them personally, you will do nothing but have it gives me PTSD.
They suck.
I can literally end up in an anxiety attack just thinking that there might be one. So yeah, the first thing Jess does as soon as we get into the hotel room is she'll do it. I won't even have to. She'll do it. She'll go look. Because she knows.
Or anything with you.
Huh?
But you guys didn't bother. You find them, you're out of there. Gone, done.
Yeah, exactly. She knows that I have anxiety over that, so she will go check real quick. Just because she knows if she doesn't, that's the first thing I'm gonna go do. That outlets. But yeah. Because if they put fresh sheets on, that's not going to tell you anything. You got to look at the mattress.
Yeah.
And normally the underside.
It looks like black mold. Run fast.
Mm-hmm. No little black spots, please. And that's not even looking for the bugs themselves. It's looking for their droppings or left behinds.
Yeah,
if they're nymphs, they're almost impossible to spot. But enough about them. Yeah. Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Been a long enough day without dealing with that, right?
Well, I've been up since 7:30 to make it out there. You got up late. I overslept because I got up at 7:30, fell back asleep. I get out there by like 9:40. You're apparently already up where the car is. I never got the message saying you went up there. I told you.
I never sent out, so there must have been a
and I told you that I went to the Shell, which you never got that message.
Yeah, I was already outside the car talking to
to her dad.
What's his bucket? Yeah.
And then we had the
Guess how
issue
we-
with the come along. Well, we were going to use the come along, then we decided not to.
Yeah. Screw that static.
And we
I'm
went
glad
and
did
we
what
went to go
did.
put the electric one together. Ran into the issue with not having all of the parts we needed to hook it up to the battery. And at the same time, we went all over Hell's Creation trying to find a stupid freaking a dead blow that actually had some weight to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I beat that dead blow off the tire that we did end up picking up. I might as well be hitting it with a. I might as well have hit it with a freaking a foam bat.
We'd have been better off going out back to the construction area and getting a small block.
Something. Katarina has joined the treasure hunt. Still got some kick to it, but it's nice and smooth. Oh, Chris, I ended up taking all of the block words off of my list, which I'm going to have to go back through and put some of the ones that end up being used by the trolls. And as soon as I unblocked everything, Bradley was able to talk. So I don't know if it's a screen name.
Blocking everything.
Well, I don't know if it's a screen name or what. I mean, it was like 4,000 words that were blocked. No, you told me you weren't coming in here. I know you can hear me. Don't you give me that sass. It's Kat. She's in the backstage. No, you sit and spin on it.
That's funny. That's funny.
To be honest, I won't be here long, but
not going to be here for a long time, but you're here for a fun
to be able
time.
to come on here instead of talking in the chat because you only have to pay attention to the chat, so it's fine.
I try to pay attention to the chat.
You're not good at it.
I got all the way up to the Ford 6.0 whatever, and then you guys did the Hoy Captain. I mean,
Yeah, why not? It just
what else didn't I pay attention to? What did I miss?
Oh, you didn't miss much, to be honest. It's fine. Like I was just gonna come on
I did
here.
better today than I do most days.
Oh, you are. Don't get me wrong.
I don't have a choice. My conversation was in the chat. I didn't have a choice.
Because the one thing is with my car, because I got heat after what I did was I took out the temperature sensor because it's right on top of the intake on the Edelbrock Performer, and I put coolant straight down there because there's supposed to be coolant in there.
Well,
there was nothing in there.
You could also run the car with that out, and if that's a high point on the block, you could use it as a bleeder hole. You just freaking thread it back in when you're done.
Yeah, and I was trying to do that actually because what I need to do is I need to hook up my the overflow back up to it again, so I can pop off the rad cap and do that as well. Because I can also technically bleed it. Well, I can bleed it through the overflow because I don't have the overflow in the car currently. I could just hold it up and do it that way too.
Yeah, you could.
So
that would actually be no, because it would have to get hot enough for it to push against the spring on the bottom of build up enough pressure to push against the spring on the bottom of the rad cap,
radiator cap.
Otherwise the overflow doesn't open. But what you could do, you could either do a few things. You could you could do the whole filter, the funnel with the hose, and hold the funnel up. That's the way you have to do a lot of modern cars now.
Yeah.
You could do what we were talking about, where it's just it's a section of pipe with a with a spout and a cap on it.
Garden hose attachment.
Yeah, basically garden hose attachment, and you just put that in line with your heater hose lines, and that tends to be higher than the engine because normally it goes up over the fender and then down into the heater core. Mine actually goes over top of in a Ram truck. It goes over top of the passenger side valve cover, which makes it the high point.
Yeah, mine does too, actually. And like, and the intake is also a very high point too,
Sorry.
being that it's not
Well,
the stock intake.
That bleeder valve or inlet fill is like $10 at like an AutoZone or a parts store. They're pretty cheap, and they're obviously very universal because they just go right in a heater in the middle of the heater line.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very convenient for burping coolant systems.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that for sure because it'll make it a lot easier to do this. Because like the thing is, if there wasn't so much like snow and ice out there, I just jack up the front end with my 3-ton jack as high as I can get it and just do it that way.
That's what I did with the truck. I jacked up the passenger side front corner so that way that part of the radiator was the highest point.
Yeah, and it's just like, and I would do that, but there is about that much snow sitting out there right now, so it's not.
Hey,
I
Chris,
can't even.
Still not enough.
Chris, how was the snow situation where we were at?
Oh, well, the difference is, though, too, where the car is also sitting, because not only is, there's about that much snow, but then it's actually sunken in a little bit in my driveway, so the car is probably close to, like, that much down, and trying to get a jack underneath of it, my jack actually does not fit underneath the front bumper.
I don't have a jack that fits underneath the front of the TA without having to go through the wheel well. It will not fit underneath the front of the car.
I'd have to jack it up from the control arm, which I'm perfectly fine doing. But, that's usually how I jack it anyways. But at least that one. Stitches, on the other hand, it has a much, the front end took a lot higher, so it's not as big of a deal.
I hit
the ground effects on the TA, like the front lip, and also the bottom of the cross member underneath the engine before it gets up on the jack. But with the Nova sits so freaking low, I can't even get it underneath of the A-arms to jack that car up.
Wow, yeah, I'm surprised it's still that low.
We tried to fit Chris's ramps underneath of the A-arms, and it
not happening.
Couldn't even freaking fit his ramps underneath of the car.
We'll see. And then something else that I'll have to do though is once the car is fully, bled with the cooling system, I badly got to tune it. Something severe, because driving it, don't get me wrong, run and drive's just fine until you hammer on it. It's very low, it's down on power. It won't even squawk the tires, and it should. And also, at about 3,000 RPM, it'll start smoking like a banshee. And at 4,500 RPM, it starts to bog and won't accelerate.
Is that the 302?
Yeah. Yeah.
What color smoke?
It's black smoke. It's running really rich. I know that. You pull those plugs out, they're just covered in black, right? I need to tune it out, but then also I'm sure that distributor that's currently on it, because it's an electronic advanced distributor, isn't helping shit either.
Well, yeah, the higher you get up in the RPM, it's not advancing, so you're going to end up retarding the timing as you accelerate in RPMs.
Yeah, and also I don't know what the timing is even set at or anything like that either, because I didn't do that. The previous owner did.
Right.
Because that's a brand new thing, and he's set everything up, but and I know the carburetor, I've tried to tune it, but honestly I'll have to put that spacer on it and probably change out the jets for it to be tuned properly. I don't know what jets are in it, but it's running way too rich, regardless, so definitely will have to lean it out a little bit, but other than that, then it should be fine. It won't take that long. And a friend of mine has nearly identical setup to mine. His intake's just slightly different, but still not a Brock Performer. He just has more cooling galleys than I do in his.
Right.
But he's just basically, we're just gonna talk on the phone, and he's just gonna walk me through of how he has his tuned. And his is pretty dialed in, so just perfect. I'll go with that. So yeah.
Hey, can somebody check the live, because it's I don't know. Is it still going?
It should be. It was when I jumped in here. Let me hang on. I need to open up my computer because I left my other phone in my bedroom. because I got all set up.
This
Or-
is
Should
this
be. I
is
can
what
hear
I'm
it in Miss
seeing.
Stormy's
Right?
background.
That's what I'm seeing.
Uh,
Did it
hang on,
die?
I'll tell you.
Riley said he'd join up live if you wanted him to come in.
Who?
My boy Brad.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that my live is still actually doing live things.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just loading up YouTube right now. This computer's slow as shit. So, because I'm watching a hockey game too, so it makes it a little difficult for this stuff. But it's one of the reasons why that I'm not, didn't just join the live at the beginning.
Yeah.
No, it still says it's going.
Yeah, mine's doing weird shit. I just reloaded it. Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do.
I mean, you've been having technical difficulties all night, so.
Yeah. Alright, I think I got it. Yeah. Stop screen share. Oh, alright. Yeah, I am, like, every time I think I got this whole freaking thing down, something throws me for a loop. It doesn't help the fact that I came rushing in here and just set everything up real quick and tried to go live as fast as I could for my my Wi-Fi to be being a complete and utter dickhole.
Hey, no, don't go over there. Stay over here. Just lay down. You were nice and comfy. Just lay down. There you go. But yeah, so there's a few things to do with my car, but it's not nothing in the world. Like, I can drive it right now, and it's fine. It's just like, I have heat, but it loses heat because of just the air bubbles coming into the heater core, right? But it's not overheating at all, and it wasn't actually overheating when the temperature gauge was spiking either. It was just air was in the intake system exactly where that it was, so it was making the gauge spike.
Well, actually, if you hit an air pocket where the temperature gauge, it'll do the opposite. It'll drop. It can't read the air temperature. It's going to read. That's one of the biggest signs when you've blown a hose or something, is because if your engine's running hot and then all of a sudden it goes to no temperature, you got no coolant.
Yeah, see, well, the thing is, if you have air, but it's not actually losing coolant at all, but if it's just air in the system itself, it will cause a gauge to peg. So compared to what you said, yeah, that'll make it go down, but that's because, well, hey, all the coolant has been evacuated. So, which makes sense why, because the gauge would take forever to go up, unless if you decided to, hey, let's hammer on it a bit, then it would spike almost immediately once you did that.
Yeah.
But, and now it's fine.
I wonder if this is actually something I should be eating while drinking alcohol. Bologna, cheese, and Ritz cracker.
That's mint. Why is this computer so damn slow?
No, it's pretty quick. It's good.
No, this one here.
I know. Oh.
With the good old AMD E1 processor.
If she looks at her screen, she can start cussing because it's spinning its wheels faster than her car will.
Hey, I'll have you know that both my cars do burnouts. So there's that.
Hey, you know how you were having all those issues with trying to drain the tank on the Civic?
Yeah.
We had no problems draining the tank on the Nova today unintentionally.
Well, actually, no, I didn't have issues draining the tank. There's literally a drain plug on the back of it. It makes it really easy.
I was trying to make fun of the fact that we poked a hole in the tank in the Nova.
Yeah,
we don't know how we did it.
Do that.
It's a pinhole. It's literally like the size of a ballpoint pen tip. but it was enough to leak what I would say there was probably no more than maybe a cup of fuel in the bottom of that tank.
Enough to make it stink.
Yeah, enough to make it stink. But we pulled over.
You can tell it's mostly water because it didn't evaporate right away.
Right. We ended up going from where the car was parked, probably about, what did you say, 20, 30 minutes down to the Wawa.
Yeah, something like that.
And walked by the side of the car and like, smelling gas. Yeah, we found that there was gas leaking underneath the car. We thought we'd knocked a hose line off or whatever, because we did find a hose that was completely rusted. Like the ends were rusted, and the center was nothing but a freaking chunk of plastic at that point anyway. But it was no longer rubber; it was fossilized rubber.
Well, yeah, I know what that is when it comes to that, because like I'm sure that the one thing is the Civic tank doesn't leak right now, but once that thing is properly like flushed and cleaned out and everything, I wouldn't be shocked if it starts leaking. Like
I don't even know where this hose came from, because it wasn't from the tank, because I went on while we had the car up in the air as it was coming down the ramp, so I went in there, peeked underneath the car, and yeah, no, there's no lines that are there that are like that, so it had to come from the front of the car somewhere. Not that it really matters, because that whole car is getting disassembled anyway.
Yeah, I didn't see anything hanging underneath when we were dragging it up, but
no. Except for all of the rust. Must have shooken a whole box full of rust out of the freaking car onto the freaking trailer.
Yeah. Rust removal is a free bonus.
The thing is you shake rust remover or anything at that car, there won't be a car left. You'll have some windows and some tires. That'll be it. The rest of it will just disappear. Oh, and what's left of the Bondo, that'll be there too.
I don't know about you, Sean, but just a side note for Brad and Miss Formie, you're probably the same way, but I've got a hell of a cramp now, and I don't understand why.
Stop playing Thumb War with her remote. But yeah, it wasn't that bad of a deal once we got everything figured out. I mean,
I had the car loaded in what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, well, we didn't have to deal with a locked up tire either. Oh, we lost Kat.
She went and hit on us.
Cats do that sometimes.
But
yeah, no, it wasn't that big of an issue, but that car is definitely. Oh, and it was nice and warm out today too.
Oh God, it was. I was about to take my coat off.
That 2-inch strap met the circling filing cabinet today.
Yeah, look at the comment right above that Miss Formie put.
I know, it's just a jerk.
I mean, I feel like Fonzie, Hey.
The thing is we never figured out that maybe her thing might not have been broken. It may have just been the battery that was dead.
We tried both.
No, we did try to hook it up to my Kia last week, and it still wouldn't do anything. Didn't we put the jumpers on it last week?
Because I thought so, and we brought 2 batteries with us. Well, no, we had it working. It would power in, it wouldn't power out.
That's right. Yeah, it was busted
for whatever reason.
Cat's going on another treasure hunt. She didn't even say goodbye.
Maybe this time we can win.
Huh?
I said maybe we actually get something this time instead of getting kicked out of the poisonous fog trip.
Is that what happened last time?
Yeah, I set that one up before, and then everybody won but me.
Oh.
That was in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then it stopped going in. Mama's squeeze box died. It wasn't going in or out.
Have another drink. Well, now that we got rid of the sludge,
I tell you, just drink it
it
straight.
just
It's good.
tastes good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like chocolate milk.
It doesn't taste like
a
chocolate
light,
milk.
a light chocolate milk or a light coffee.
It tastes like a caramel whiskey.
I know it's got Tennessee bourbon in it. I don't know what company they used it.
It's got it.
They make
It
their
is that
own, or-
company. Wherever I don't. I lost my
So-
alcohol. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Buffalo Trace. I actually went on their website. Frankfurt,
I've never
Kentucky.
seen it before, so
No, it's actually pretty good though. I
$6
probably never would.
a bottle. That'd be worth something.
Probably never would have bought it myself, but it's pretty good. Oh, you actually won.
Holy crap!
I don't-
You know why? Because I didn't set it up.
Oh. It was
Kat
only-
set it up, and she went to the locker.
Wait, who did? Kat did.
Yeah, Kat set it up, and she went to the locker.
Oh.
I set it up last time, and I went to the locker. It seemed like it's on this thing now. Whoever sets it up goes, eh.
Well, that doesn't seem like very fun. That's gonna make people not
Yeah.
want to set it up. All right, chat. Not leaving. Not leaving. Just. Oh.
Hey, as Bradley said, he sent me a private message if you wanted him to come up and join on screen.
Well, I don't
He'd
know.
be-
I don't know how
he'd
much
be
longer
willing
we're
to
gonna
do
be
it.
on. I did want to hang out and what is that thing you're supposed to do after an event? Not de-stress. Debrief. So we got the car back. You've seen both the gray one and the black one. The gray one I know needs the rear quarter window channel done. The trunk channel on the passenger side. Both wheel wells, both wheel tubs, both lower quarters. I did notice that the area, I think right behind the door on the gray car was bubbling. I think there's definitely some Bondo in that car. That gray car. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I have a feeling that there's going to be some nasty surprises in that car when I start stripping it. Hi, honey. What's up? No, I just said I wouldn't be on long. Come here.
Have her try that.
She doesn't like alcohol, but you can.
What is it?
Smell and then take a sip. Something new I found.
I don't do bourbon.
I told you she likes fruity drinks. She doesn't like.
Oh, you can't really taste the bourbon in it. That's what's
You
funny
can
about
smell it though.
Yeah, you can
I-
smell it, but you can't taste it.
I've
What's
had drinks that Sean says he couldn't taste anything in them, and to me they taste strong. My taste for alcohol is
Nowhere near what it used to
severely
be.
Enhanced.
She used to drink like a freaking fish when probably not as much when I met her as maybe a year or two before, but over the last 5 or 6 years, her alcohol desire has dropped off the face of the earth.
pretty much after I had Luca.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, she's always been working, so I mean, what the hell do you expect, right?
Well, no, even when she does end up drinking, she ends up giving me the rest of the drink. She doesn't drink very much of it. So she orders a drink, and I order a drink. I end up with 2 drinks, and she ends up with none.
It works.
But did you find your keys?
I didn't even look at it, to be honest about it.
Hmm.
Did you ask her? Or?
No, she just walked in the door.
Okay.
We might go help Chris tomorrow if he finds his keys.
If
Or
she
you might
wants
stay
to.
here and I might go run.
If she wants
I
to.
don't have anything to do.
Yeah, he's
We
got a
just have to get Luca in the morning.
yeah. He has his special edition Trans Am that needs to come out of the storage unit and go up on the trailer.
Okay.
It runs though,
Okay.
hopefully. It ran when you put it in
Sure.
there.
Yeah, drove it up, put it in there.
But you taking that back out to Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
Oh look, Pilot. The Pilot was in the last live stream that died.
Hey, I ain't no kid.
Hey, Pilot.
The Pilot you are.
No, I ain't no kid.
Oh, and Jesse, they finally found us. We had internet issues. I think it was just my computer. Because I had I had perfect service on my phone.
Nothing of yours likes to work.
Oh,
Except me. I work all the time.
Wow.
Now, we just talked about this half the afternoon.
Yes, we did. This is how she shows me love and affection.
Yeah. How ironic, right? Hey, wait a minute. Do that again.
What? Pat him on the head?
Yeah. Listen carefully. You hear that?
It's
like a
Nothing
new
there.
Taco Bell commercial. Dong! Cut the show. Here comes the sax.
No, you're not allowed to have the Taco Bell waitress. Miss Formie said so.
I'm not allowed to have any of them.
Spicy taco fish sandwich.
I told the guys that since my new schedule, I get off at like 9:30 on Saturdays. Once I'm working my normal schedule, I'll probably stop in down there on Saturdays
On your way out.
to hang out.
Okay. It's not like I'm not going to be doing anything but this.
Because they look very depressed.
Well, yeah, they took away your hentai, your anime freaking friends.
Well, they took away both of us. Nick is the other third that used to watch anime
Nick,
with them.
Nick, you, and who?
Kevin.
And Kevin.
Actually, it was funny. I found out Nick is going to the same house I am.
Yeah. They eliminated her position at her house that she just started at. Just started fitting in and getting into the swings with everybody, and they eliminated her position. Oh. And then you have to find your own fucking new spot. Oh. But anyway, yeah. What are you doing,
Enjoy
Chris?
what fun, huh?
Huh?
I'm doing a quick spot check.
Oh.
You mentioned the word key.
Yeah, gas prices. When I came up here, it said $4.29.
That's okay. In Lehighton, it was $4.50.
Really? In Lehighton?
In Lehighton, at the Sunoco, by that restaurant, right across from the diners. It was $4.50.
Sunoco usually is more expensive. I always went to the Exxon.
Yeah, that one was a normal price. That was at $4.19.
Exactly. That's why I always went to the Exxon.
Yeah, it is. It's stupid everywhere. We were having a discussion.
I really wish.
So Joe,
that
Teen Mechanic, he has an old caddy, and he has an AMC. Is it Marauder? Oh, that's cool looking.
That is an original keychain that came with our 84 Trans Am.
There you go.
Now, why couldn't they have done this before?
I don't know.
But yeah, thanks to GM, right?
Well, that cool Trans Am key fob, the leather key fob that I had that I got from Tim Wilson from the Trans Am Lovers page. Yeah. That disappeared when me and Ashley broke up. It just flat out disappeared. So I still have to probably
now go
change.
figure.
What?
I've got this set of keys.
But doesn't
and
have
the car's
key
in
on
the
it.
garage. No, it's got the keys on it.
Oh, okay.
I got this set. But this car is sitting in a garage out at Miss Formie's.
Yeah, that doesn't help you.
No, so I'm looking for the key for the car that's sitting here, which I believe should be these. Because I'm pretty sure that this is the keychain she gave me to put those on. our little Harburg Nation Car Club business card keychains.
You know, I tried looking your guys' thingy up on like Google and Facebook and everything else. I can't find the one you guys run. There's some other Firebird Nation out there, but
No, it's probably the same one because it was a web based car club for years. Running. She'd have to type in where it's from. It was based out of Nevada.
I don't know.
And then the guy sold the whole thing.
Yeah, because I wanted to link it in one of my videos, and I couldn't find one that would link it to your guys' stuff. So that way, you know, without linking it to something else that didn't involve you. Geez, Pilot, you're in for a sticker shock. The last time he filled up his car, it was 323. Ashland
must be out of Ice House again.
Yeah, Ashland was 319 this morning. It may have gone up. Well, when we filled up the cars the other day, it was, what was it, like 398, 397, and then like 3 days later, it was all the way up to 419. So it like jumped 20 cents, 25 cents in like 3 days.
You guys gonna bring Luca with you if you do this?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because we'll have to stop and go pick up. We'll have to stop and pick up Luca on our way. Yeah, or unless Jess stays home.
Because I know of a neat little place that he'd probably just get a big kick out of going to eat.
We're not picking him up though. I think until noon-ish. You coming over here?
Yeah, so she feel honored with my presence.
Oh, here. Ow, my ass.
You don't need to move everything.
I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to lose everything.
It's like move.
I almost lost the freaking camera. It almost fell off the back of the desk. Oh, he filled the wife's Jeep up.
From the key point of view, it looks like we're in business.
You have the key to the storage. You have the key to the storage.
Yes.
And you have the key to the car.
Believe so.
All right, I'll bring the camera down too, so we can get some footage of the Trans Am.
As long as you remember and don't film the ground.
Oh my God, that was taking pictures.
No.
What's in the bowl? Is that kind of like what's in the cup? What's in the bowl? It looks like we got Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles
must be
swimming
nice.
in a sea of milk. We can do what's in the cup because we're both drinking the same damn freaking thing though.
I needed something not
Almost.
I did not have any of my tickers going. Why did nobody tell me I had none of my tickers going?
Acid reflux is horrible today.
All right, Chris, you ready? What's in the cup?
What's in the cup? What's the name of this place? Buffalo Trace?
Buffalo Trace Bourbon Cream.
Bingo.
Made with
With a
Kentucky
Pepsi
Straight
Chaser.
Bourbon Whiskey.
With a Pepsi Chaser. Bourbon cream whiskey. What all they got in it?
Huh?
Did they give a whole breakdown?
Of what?
Did they give a whole breakdown of what they put in it? I haven't even read the bottle. I just read the front of the hell. That sounds interesting. What the hell?
No, it doesn't say what's in it. Though, if you drink it during pregnancy, it could cause birth defects.
No shit, Sherlock.
I was being a smartass. Oh my God, it smells like fucking Fruity Pebbles in here. It smells like I'm the one eating Fruity Pebbles. I can almost taste the smell.
Does this mean when you get off the show, you're going to be running around yelling bam bam?
Probably not. Yeah, that'd be Luca. I lost my chat. It's hiding behind this window. There we go. Am I actually... Wow, am I smart enough to be a smart ass?
Not smart enough to be more of a smart ass than I am.
Miss Formy is not drinking whiskey. Jesse has nothing in his cup. Pilot
She's
is
probably drinking water.
Pilot is... Oh my god, Pilot has finally decided to try something different. He's drinking Ice House.
I'm only sitting here because it's too much effort to go in your chat.
Oh, so it's easier just to freaking respawn live, huh? So you can't give me that extra view, huh?
You don't deserve them.
We have 5 viewers and only 4 likes, though.
You didn't do your chores. You don't deserve it.
Oh, wow. Wasn't here.
Straub's Lager. Oh.
I don't think I've had that.
I had any of that.
I don't think I've had that, ever. But then again, I drink
Nice.
I drink lager that you don't like, so.
Yeah, Yingling.
Yep. Wow, now
Not a fan.
we have 5 viewers and 6 likes now. Thank you, guys.
Where's my adoptive parent?
If we could get a
Cat, I think is in the
Pilot
chat.
to play photogenic, you could bring him up sometime if you wanted to come up. Man, wouldn't that be a riot?
Who? What? Where?
If you get Pilot to be photogenic some night, have him come up in the live stream like we are here. Wouldn't that be a riot?
Luca's been on my live streams before. Though YouTube
Yeah, Luca,
doesn't
but I
like
meant
it.
Pilot.
Oh, Pilot. Pilot's been on the live stream before too.
Has he?
Yep. I don't think he liked it very much. I think he prefers a chat. Oh, so the strobes is made up by you guys. See, Yingling is made by me, so. Well, not by me, no. But by here, it's only like, what, 15, 20 minutes away from us is where it's made? Wait, what did we have last night? Yingling? Or... I'm confused. Yeah, see, Pilot's done that. He says I've done that. Oh. Pilot needs to go get his Corvette back. Though he wouldn't...
Yeah. You need a new segment.
How to convince Pilot to get his Corvette back?
Well, you could do that, but I was just say Corvette update. We haven't heard nothing recently. You know what's going on with it, or what does he know?
That was the whole point of going and rescuing them today. Was to start that process. Just don't know what direction I'm going to go for getting it running.
It was to move them out of my dad's backyard.
Yeah, 1 step closer to the garage.
Bullshit!
I can't afford to keep them there forever, so yeah, they're gonna have to come to the garage.
It ain't no closer to home.
Oh no, it's further. Your dad's house is an hour from me, and the freaking Lancaster's an hour and a half.
Sean, I tried to convince her she needed more flower beds in the backyard, and she said the truck was enough.
You won't let me do it.
No, I won't let her put a flower bed in my truck. I'd like the box of my truck to not turn into a fucking not to look like the Black Nova.
Pretty.
Huh?
It would be so pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, think about it. Think about it. Look at the news flash you'd make. Man grows sunflowers in backyard, 12 foot tall. Just because you plant them in the back of the truck, you have that 4 foot advantage. But so what, right?
Almost 5 foot advantage. The bed of that truck is pretty high.
Little camouflage netting or something around the truck. Build a little enclosure or something to kind of hide it and mask it.
Pilot's a bad influence. I think
I could put a liner down so it doesn't hurt the bed.
Okay,
of the truck.
Dirt and water next in anywhere near a vehicle. What happens?
keep it up and I'll just go out.
And that is the recipe for cancer.
It has it
Dirt and
already.
moisture. Huh?
It has it already.
What?
Cancer.
Yeah, it does have cancer. I have to.
I'll go out and water
I
the
have to.
truck every day.
You're gonna go out and water the truck every day. Grow, cancer, grow. If you don't water it, it will not grow.
Sean's gonna be out there with a weed whacker cutting, getting around the truck. How the hell did this moss start growing here?
Oh, geez, we spiked it.
That, or Sean, plug your ears. You didn't hear this. She's gonna convince Luca when you're out there cutting weeds in the grass and that, one of those tube like solid gel stick or whatever, Velmer's glue. Wipe Daddy's truck, pick the grass up, and stick it. Look, we made a pretty picture.
Chris,
Fun.
Chris, you're supposed to be my friend.
All of your friends like me better.
What's in the truck? Sunflowers.
Sunflowers.
Not a working transmission.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with the truck.
This is what's in the truck. I said not a working.
This feels like
transmission.
what these segments they feel like a preschooler's flip book.
Well,
Wait a minute. It
it's
goes
rather
in
soothing
reverse.
What?
It goes in reverse.
No, yeah, it did go in reverse just fine, and it does third and fourth. It does third or fourth just fine too. Just not first or second. A dead tranny is in the truck. Has had strange things.
It's not the first time Sean's had problems with truck trannies.
Chris, pilot sent you a picture.
So we can do this without losing everything.
Well, you've gotten sideways, so you're bugging out already. Is it bad, Chris?
I'll send it to you in text, but I'll guarantee you're not gonna be able to bring it up on screen. But
Well,
I've
probably
got
not. If it's from you or pilot, most likely I can't bring it up on the screen.
let's put it this way: it is a great vanity plate for Virginia, proving that Virginia is for lovers.
Oh my god. That. Oh. Well,
That's
I thought it was
awesome.
pilot's thunderstorms. Did you send it already?
I'm getting there. I got up. Oh, come on, you stupid phone.
You mean as bad as stupid as it was this morning? Watch my toes.
No.
Chris sent me a text. I never got it. I sent him a text. He never saw mine. I'm sitting down at the Shell gas station down by the freaking the interstate toll road, whatever it was. And he's up in your dad's yard having a whole glorious conversation with your dad. I'm just sitting down here.
I can only imagine.
I'm sitting down in the freaking Shell gas station waiting for Chris so we can go up to your dad. He's already up there having a glorious conversation.
Talking about deer and trail cameras and the stuff that he poured on the stumps that the deer ate and tore it up. Okay, you should have it here any moment.
My dad's not a hard guy to get along with.
It definitely proves Virginia's for lovers, telling it.
Yeah.
Pilot, you're bad. And whoever came up with that license plate is fucking horrible. But so funny.
Better than that, whoever approved it at state level for the plate to be registered and put out there on a vehicle.
But the thing is I'm pretty sure they don't see it on the state plate itself. They only see, what the thing is. So the printed V for Virginia, Yeah, that probably wasn't seen. So you only had the.
I saw one that had an L, an 8, a 4, and then an A N L.
Wait, I have to visualize that. I can't hear it and then see it. Pilots in
It is
Wisconsin.
hilarious.
Jesse, I can send it to you. I don't want activity.
I mean, it's the counterpart is. I mean, is this where you mount the plate? That's the mounting plate, right?
What?
Check your picture. That's got to be the mounting frame for the plate. Complete with tie-down straps.
No, cancel. I don't. Jesse, check your Instagram.
Dem cakes though.
Them cakes, yeah, those are some birthday cakes. Oh, we have
That's hilarious.
evolved into nonsense. We have 6 people. Where is everybody talking? I see Pilot, I see Brad, and I see Jesse. Well, then again, we do have a lot of people that just sit here and listen too. Because people.
Even Miss Foreman got lost.
I scared them all away. Oh.
I don't know why. It was a quiet day for her. She didn't get picked on.
No, she was just
And she was
hanging
just hanging out,
in
chilling.
hanging out in her exercise wear. And Jesse got it.
It's because I'm here.
Oh, you scared
I'm
everybody
here,
away.
not in the chat.
You scared everybody away, huh? Oh. It's Chris. It's all Chris. Jesse would run that plate. You've made Miss Formy lost again. Chris, turn the camera this way.
I can't turn it anyway yet. That's the only problem with doing the phone with everything, because then I get stuff sent and kill it when I
That's
shut
right.
it.
You can't see the chat, can you?
No, only in the tablet.
Oh, you have the tablet with you?
Yeah, I tablet on. That's why I keep looking down to monitor the chat. But I do the phone for like I do in the truck. But every time someone sends a message or something, I got to shut the chat down.
Yeah. It's annoying. Who's sending more things? Oh, we lost Chris. It's only us, and we're on big screen. Oh my god. Oh, you can see all the crap in the background of our freaking shot. Because they didn't pull the freaking gate over. There's Chris. Maybe. Are you sending me more shit? No. Who is Cranball? We just got a new Discord member. I don't know who it is. Apparently, I got a bunch of dancing guys saying hi.
What? Who do you think Cranball would be?
I guess it's Brad.
There you go.
Yeah, that would make sense. We don't know what happened to Chris. He's gonna tell me that it was him here in a second. Maybe.
Who?
Brad.
He already said it.
Oh. Where? Oh, this guy. I'm an idiot.
I know.
All right, just.
You just keep proving it more.
I know. Oh, Kat got a phone call. That's why she poofed. Your adopted mother. I like Monster and whiskey. Grape Monster and whiskey.
No. Monster and vodka.
Mmm.
That used to be my poison of choice.
What did I used to drink? It was 99 berries and Bang wasn't out yet. What the fuck was it? It wasn't Monster. I forget what I used to drink. What?
Your elbow out of my knee.
Oh, I didn't realize my elbow was on your knee.
You can't see. You can't tell where your own freaking body parts are. The hell's up with you today?
Tired.
You don't have an excuse of tired.
I got up at 7:30 this morning.
6 this morning.
Yeah. What time do you go to bed?
Actually, no. I fell asleep closer to 1.
Yeah, I was up till like 2. I was trying to catch up there when Kat. Oh. Oh, he put his camo hat on. Camo coat. Yeah, he's gone again though. He's having phone issues. Look, spinning faster than Kat's car wheels. May as well give up. Going to. What is the totals here? Oh, GPU spike. Yeah, Cat's at 4 million. 4,326,344. Jesse is at Jesse's half of hers. She's doubled second place. Harvey Wright. Not sure who Harvey Wright is. Coconuts, Monaco's Garage. It's the first time Miss Formy's ever been that far down the list.
She says, "Hey, I made the list."
See, last year she was at the top of it. What are you doing back there? Stop poking the cakes. You're gonna bruise them.
Make sure they're done.
You're gonna bruise them. Khakis. I don't even need to run the show. We're just gonna watch the chat. It's our reaction to the chat. That's what this is now. Won't have to try. The problem is I get confused sometimes with where.
Did you check on the snakes like I asked you to?
No, I did not. I forgot. I did.
Then I don't want to hear you complain if more snake
I hope not.
incidents happen.
Are you threatening me with snake deaths?
Yes. Because you never check on them when I'm not here.
Well, I guess, yeah. I don't, yeah. She doesn't do like her lives. It's just her in the chat, and I don't know how she does it. Like I feel like I'm just sitting here staring off into space, waiting for another chat message to pop up to respond to. It's weird. It's awkward for me.
Really, you do it
What?
all the time. Staring off into space.
That's different.
Waiting for messages to pop up.
Well, they never happened. I've yet to see a Build Back Better hat. That's out of left field. That's how.
ADHD is an overused excuse for him.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
Your award self is funny to watch. Oh yeah. Where did he do that at though?
You use ADHD as an excuse just as much as most guys say, oh, well, I'm a guy.
But I am a guy.
Well, you don't use that excuse, you just use ADHD. I have ADHD.
I have several layers of excuses, thank you. Several layers. How can I know? I don't know where.
So fitting.
I have it. I just stare off into space. My old lady smacks me to get my attention.
I probably have it too. Sean insists, and so has many of my other exes, but I don't use it as an excuse.
No, you use other shit.
Like what? The fact that you're boring?
That'll work. Foxyland.
Yes. Much more interesting place.
ADHD is HDD in high definition.
ADHD, ADD is ADHD. That they're no longer two separate diagnoses.
But that kills the joke.
I know.
You're killing your adopted mom's joke. It was her joke. She's going to
Disown me?
yeah, she's gonna disown you. And you're not Pikachu loving ass. You like that other one. What's that one? The brown foxy looking one. Yeah. And then there's the other one that you like. Fuck.
Oh, that's not one of them.
Pikachu?
Nope. Maybe in some weird website, maybe, but...
After Pikachuing you, Pikachu for a while.
You adopted me last week.
Yeah, do you not remember that? She was drunk.
She had drunk adopted me. Because I was saying...
Is it that bad when you can't remember adopting somebody?
Because I was saying how Sean neglects me, and I needed to be adopted.
Congratulations, it's a girl. I'm not sure. Are we sure it's a girl? Maybe. A wild unicorn. It's not a girl.
A unicorn.
No. She definitely is not adopting the son-in-law.
Nobody wants you.
No.
I can't even give you back to your own mother.
And she sobered up. She remembers you.
Hello.
So you missed it. The Black Nova left cancer sprinkles all over Chris's trailer.
Okay.
Magic fairy dust.
See, fairy dust.
It was bad. And it was just from the ride from your dad's house to Hamburg. Because the stuff from Hamburg to...
I've tried to send him back multiple times. His mom was here, and she wouldn't take him. I mean, I'm always saying in your cars are nothing but boxes of rust.
But we did see something else that wasn't there before.
Okay. You left them in the middle of my father's yard, and he works probably just as much as I do, if not more.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was your dad. But, yeah, it was... That's a big-ass dent, too. Ugh. There's a big difference between a man and a woman saying, I went through an entire box of tissues watching that. Oh, my God. Pilot, you're going to need to be censored. It's very bad when you can't return to sender. My old lady's tried.
I'm pretty sure every woman tries at least once to return.
Yeah, moms are like, your problem now. I spent 20 years trying to get rid of them.
Your mom's even worse than that.
What?
Your mom will not take you back, even if I had a receipt. The return window has long since closed.
Trailer had more sprinkles and fresh baked batch of Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, here, hold on. Let's see.
I didn't want it. See, I met him, and then he just kind of follows you like a lost puppy dog, and he never leaves. And since he's such a mangy mutt, even the SPCA won't take him.
Wow. This one. There you go. Brownie sprinkles. Message deleted by Streamlab? What the hell did you say?
He posted a link.
Not even a link. He added a period by accident.
Said something, yeah.
He's put
Your bad spelling.
put you in timeout. That's not my fault. I can't control that.
Yeah, like I said, he's such a mangy mutt. No shelter will take him.
I didn't pee on your legs.
I can't say that hasn't happened in the last 7 years I've had you.
I have never peed on your legs. You can't even call me drunk and peed in my sleep because I don't ever get that drunk. This is my stepfather, by the way. Constantly fucking pissed himself when he freaking got drunk. Well, it put you in timeout. A good thing it wasn't that long. 1 second. That isn't very long at all. That was pretty. Gotta... Don't think there's gonna be after that now.
That's what you get for leaving it in my dad's yard.
What, that? It looked like that when we put it in your dad's yard.
I don't think it looked that bad.
Yeah, it pretty much looked just like that. Just not that fucking dent.
Be happy it's not worse.
That's pretty much what it looked like when it left the house in wherever the fuck we lived. Don't look so happy to be here.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not happy to be anywhere right now.
He's used to timeouts. Took him long to type in the timeout. All right, guys. We will catch you guys next week. Thank you guys for hanging out, and hopefully I'll get this video up. Yeah, well, the door was not rusty. The door is something that I was keeping for the gray car, which is why I was pissed that it's dented.
A dent is easy to fix.
No, that dent is not easy to fix. It's right across a major body line. And yeah, no, that's going to be a bitch.
Well, good thing you're used to bitches.
Wow. We put in a lot of timeouts.
He is putting a lot of them too.
Not Facebook though.
No, but usually a monthly one, if not longer.
Wow.
You deserve it.
Yeah, that's if I can get that out. But yeah, catch you guys next week, and we'll see where we're at then. All right, thank you guys for joining.